Hello, friends. It's me, your Auntie Panties, host of our favorite program, Drinking in Your Underpants. Maud Mayhem is my. I don't know where to go. I got like 3 different things in there that I'm still trying to work out. If anybody watches these, please feel free to leave comments in the box downstairs. So a friend of mine, I've been a bit turmoil lately. I'm a little drunk. I'm going to be honest with you. So I might have talked about this, but a friend of mine that I've had, let's say 1980, blocked me on Facebook. I mean, there's the breakup, isn't it? That's, how fucking disposable we are in this disposable, in our little disposable world. I mean, I hope I'm at least recyclable. Because, 30, 40 years is a long time to be a friendship. And then just to say, she was being a cunt on Facebook and I called her on it and then she blocked me. And then what? And then what? We're just done? So I'm waiting for her to come around. But anyway, a few weeks ago, almost 2 exactly, a friend of mine died. A friend of mine here in the Dominican. And he is the reason that I'm here. I had a bit of money to invest and I was planning on... Oh, okay, look at my cat. My cat wants some attention, and so we're going to do that. We're just going to do that, aren't we? Hello, my angel. Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Okay, a little cat break. He came with me from Toronto. He's actually part of the package. He came to my friend's house. His name was Will. And he's been here. He lives on the north coast. I'm in Santo Domingo now, but I had asked him about investments because I had a bit of money, but I thought, well, I should invest it, but I didn't have enough. It's like I didn't have enough to buy a house in Toronto. That's just, who fucking does, right? So I thought, well, 40 grand, I could buy a little condo in the Dominican and then rent it out. So I contacted him and we talked back and forth. I mean, I've known him for about 15 years. And he said, come down and check it out. And I said, yeah, well, I don't like to fly, and I have a cat, and so I have to, I'd have to arrange cat care and all of that. So we just packed up and came. But he was very paramount about me coming here. I would have never come here on my own. And people think that I came on my own, but I mean, and yes, I did, but I had the gentle guidance of my friend, and then he died last week. And so it's a bit shocking because, first of all, he had some sort of heart issue and went to the hospital, but nobody knew because he didn't want anybody to know. Which is kind of, you go, well, he's embarrassed about it or something. I don't know. He's not a martyr, so I don't know what it is. I guess he just thought that it was embarrassing to be weak or sick because, men are, what men are. So it wasn't until he was really far gone that somebody actually put something on his Facebook. I mean, this is how we found out. This is our news source. Facebook. Fucking kill me. So, and then it was like, honestly, a couple of days after the post about how sick he was, that he had actually left us. And so I've had a really hard time processing it. At the same time, my friend's mother is in the last stages of cancer, and so that's going on as well. And my mother died of cancer, and so I've been going through a lot lately, and thinking about my own mortality because it should. You should think about your own mortality. So, a friend of mine that we had broken up on Facebook again. There it is, right? Fuck you, Facebook. But it's kind of my only way to keep in touch with people in Toronto or Calgary or Red Deer or my hometown in Bentley. Anyway, we refriended each other and talked about it. And I said, you know what, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm such a cunt sometimes. It's difficult, but frankly, life is too short. So here's the message today. Here's your Auntie Panties message today. Be angry. Get mad. But you know what? Sorry, I have a cat here, or a pube or something. Get angry. Get angry. But you know what? Tell the person you're mad at. Don't just fucking block, unfriend, block. Because it's just bullshit. In most cases. I mean, there are other situations, and I'll get into that next time. But frankly, I'm not very nice. No one's ever accused me of being nice. My message today would be, you know, maybe forgive people. Because they're not always here. I mean, people don't really stick around all that long. It's a very, very short trip around this little bitch we call life. So, take care. Love your friends. Love your family. I love you. Comments down there in my image. Okay, good night. And cheers.